The city streets were still wrapped in the haze of dawn, bathed in a muted gray light. It was that fleeting moment before the world fully woke up, when streetlights still flickered and silence held the streets in a delicate grasp. At this hour, Dwayne Johnson had already conquered his morning routine and was heading toward the gym. For him, this place wasn't just about building muscle. The gym had been his sanctuary during the toughest times of his life. As a young man, he had battled financial struggles, watched his family face hardship, and fought for his place in Hollywood. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every weight lifted was a step towards something greater. But that morning, as Dwayne walked in, there was a different kind of energy in the air. The clanking of weights echoed through the space, but in the farthest corner, a lone young man caught his attention. His name was Jake. In his early 20s, lean and seemingly out of place, he looked like someone who had just started his fitness journey, nervous, uncertain, and struggling to fit in. His faded t-shirt and worn-out sneakers suggested that he wasn't here for show. Jake sat on a bench, staring at a small notebook filled with scribbled notes. He took a deep breath, gripped the barbell, and attempted to lift. His arms trembled. He pushed, straining with all his might. 1, 2, but he couldn't go further. His strength gave out, and the bar lowered back onto the rack. He exhaled in frustration, eyes dropping to the floor. Dwayne recognized that look. He had seen it before, on himself, years ago. The self-doubt, the frustration, the lingering question. Am I even meant for this? He walked over, his deep voice cutting through the young man's thoughts. Just getting started? Jake looked up, his eyes widening in surprise. He hesitated before nodding. Yeah, but I don't think I've got what it takes. Dwayne crossed his arms and studied him. Who told you that? Jake gave a small shrug. Everyone, my friends, my family. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just wasting my time here. Dwayne let out a short chuckle, but there was no mockery in it, just understanding. You know, I used to think the same way. People look at me now and see success, but what they don't see is how many times I failed before I got here. I lost my dream of playing football, had only a few bucks in my pocket, and no one believed I'd make it. Jake listened intently. To him, Dwayne Johnson had always seemed invincible. But now, hearing about his struggles, something shifted in his perspective. Dwayne pointed at the notebook in Jake's hands. What's in there? Jake flipped through the pages. My workout plan. I found it online. It's supposed to help me gain muscle. Dwayne nodded. That's a good start. But plans only work if you do. Your body doesn't get strong until your mind does first. Jake took a slow breath. For the first time, the fear inside him was being replaced by something else. Curiosity. Dwayne walked over to the bench press station and gestured to it. All right, let's go again. This time, no giving up. Jake swallowed hard, but he nodded. He grabbed the bar again, positioning his hands carefully. Dwayne's voice was steady, unwavering. Lift! Jake pushed. His arms shook, his muscles burned. But something was different now. Someone believed in him. Dwayne stayed right there, coaching him through each rep. Come on, one more, you've got this! Jake gritted his teeth and powered through the final rep. As he placed the bar back on the rack, his chest heaved with effort. But his eyes were filled with something new, determination. Dwayne turned to him. You know, Jake, nobody is born strong. Strength isn't just about muscles. It's about refusing to quit. Jake nodded, his shoulders squared like he was carrying himself differently. For the first time in his life, he felt like he was capable of more. And when he walked out of the gym that day, he wasn't just physically stronger. He was standing taller, moving with purpose. Because for the first time, he truly believed in himself.